Know where my mind is with this. Like they say, you got to start somewhere to eventually grow somewhere else. So that's what I'm doing. I'm starting one place, and then eventually where my mind is, because I'm kind of in my mind, I'm already where I want to be. But then it's like the reality part of it, you got to get yourself there. If that makes sense to you, it makes sense to me. So you always got to start small in order to get bigger. And see, people don't look at you when you're small. And a lot of times, and you know what, I can't blame that on some of the people, maybe people that's tuning into you, that see you when you're mediocre, and they be like, whatever. And then they come back around when you start getting big, and then they want a part of it. But they don't want to grow with you when you're mediocre, when when you're putting, I ain't gonna say trying, but when you're putting your foot in the door, because I got to watch the words that I use. When you're putting your foot in the door, people don't want to tune into you. And I'm not talking about just on Periscope. I'm saying in anything that you do, you have to be big in order for people to really see you for who they want to see you for. But you have to see yourself as that person that you want to be. And you got to get rid of all the weeds that's around you. Because anything that I've ever done that I felt like I wanted to do, I did it. I'm doing the things that I want to do. Regardless of if you're 100%, then you're never going to be 100% anywhere. So we have to think, when people laugh at you for doing things that you want to do, guess what? That's your vision. That's your vision. That's not their vision. So let them laugh. You know what? But they'll want a piece of it when you get to where you really want to be. So we should never let people deter us in what we want to do. I don't care. And I always say this. I don't care how old you are. If you envision it, you're envisioning things for a reason. Your vision is there. Go for the gusto. We often put age on things when age, when it comes to creativity, ain't nothing but a number. And we tend to forget that. Okay, so now we got read instructions. You know what I'm saying? We got to read instructions now. This is what it's going to look like once I put it together. Right here. But yeah. So speak your truth. Speak into the universe what it is that you want to see. The universe will give you ideas. You just got to make sure that you use your tablets. Use your tablets. Keep your tablets with you. Build on your ideas. Keep moving forward in anything that you want to do. Because the universe is not giving you, some people will say God, whatever. The universe is not giving you these ideas just to be sitting on them. You get ideas. I don't know how many people get the same ideas every day. We don't know that. But you got to put your foot on the gas and go, vroom, and take off. Hear my dog. Vroom. You got to put your foot on the gas. Vroom. Take off. You never know where you're going to end up once you start. When you start, see, all games have a start, right? And then it has a finish. But all through life, we never really finish because we may conquer one thing, but we always want to conquer something else. You got musicians that start off in the business as a musician. But then they feel like, I don't want to be a musician right now anymore. I want to tackle something else. This right now isn't doing anything for me. It's not making me feel, happy. I use Andre 3000. Andre 3000 said he didn't want to be a rapper for the rest of his life. He felt like being a 40-year-old rapper was doing him a disservice. He said, yeah, I came in, I got a name for myself as a rapper. But just to think, those people that decide to go into another arena in their life, guess what? They end up feeling like they have to start over. Yeah, you may have a name for yourself. You know, that name may be good for you. Look at Wu-Tang, Method Man. Method Man, you know, his name sort of kind of got him in the door as far as being an actor, but not like he was with Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang was doing the damn thing. Oh, yeah, I wanna do a plug. Make sure y'all watch Wu-Tang, what is it? Something Mike's on Showtime. That thing it's pretty good. I just watched the 4th episode, but yeah, so getting your foot in the door, doing other things that, you know, may bring you joy. We're going to always be flip-flopping, always changing in our lives. You know, you're probably never going to stay in one arena. You start off getting a job. That job makes you, you know, at one point, you happy you got the job. Then it's a point you want more money. You tend to go for another job. You know, there's always something that you're going to want to change in your life because we go through so many changes, period. We go through so many changes. It's ridiculous. We're never the same person. Every day we change. Every single day. If you don't believe me, wake up in the morning and test yourself on how you feel today versus how you felt yesterday. You may be smiling the day before, ha ha, he, laughing. Everything is fun and games. But guess what? The next day you may wake up, you're not feeling like, you know, you want to be bothered. You know, you're not yourself like you was yesterday. So what is truly yourself? You just wasn't the person that you was yesterday. I'm just saying that because I know for myself, okay? I know for myself. Hey, everybody coming in. I'm Keita J. I am an entertainer. I'm an artist, painter. I am a voiceover artist. I couldn't even think about it. Voiceover, because I got noises going on. People might mowing the lawn and, you know. But, a voiceover artist. I'm a fashion blogger. And I always say that I am me. You get what you get, right? You get what you get. You may get a person that say the wrong word. You may get a person that say, and sometimes I might just be, you know, quirky. I'm never egotistical, okay? And I'm not perfect. So I'm telling y'all to say that I'm not perfect. You know, we all fuck up shit. But we always want to judge everybody else. I've learned throughout my years, judging other people. We see stuff on the internet and we want to, you know, I think we see these comments and our brain just attach itself to other people's comments. And sometimes we end up being attached to these comments that we end up saying things that we really don't mean in comments. It's shit that we don't even know about. People's business none of us know about. Nobody knows about nobody's business, but we seem to be so in control. Think we're in control of ourselves that we want to control everybody else. We want to control what everybody else is saying, what everybody else is doing. We can only control us to some degree, and some of us can't even do that. Some of us can't even do that at all. Control ourselves. But we got so much to say about what other people should be doing. Oh, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Oh, no, she didn't do that. Oh, no, she didn't. What about his relationship? Oh, wow. Whoa. Whoa, what happened? Let me get a piece of this. We are so in tune to what everybody is doing. So in tune. Oh, my gosh. As my character would say, oh, my gosh, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Oh my goodness. We get so caught up in everybody's business. Wow. But when the tables turn, baby, what we got to say? We so in tune to what Monique should have did. Monique this and Monique that. You know what? I did have something to say, but I had something positive to say. I said, look, when Monique was going through her thing, I said, damn, I wish Monique would have did her own comedy show and recorded, because I read she had a production company. So I was like, where's this production company? You living in Atlanta. You can get people to record you. It's probably all kinds of artists in Atlanta now. I haven't been to Atlanta in a minute. But it's all kinds of artists in Atlanta. People moving from LA to go to Atlanta. So I know you got videographers. You got, you can get somebody to record you. Somebody may have done it for free just to get their name out there. You know what I'm saying? You just never, ever know. And she could have did a comedy show that she was doing and, just said a little bit about Netflix. Okay, when Netflix didn't want to pay me, I felt like my worth is higher. I'm just saying maybe she could have said this. And then went and had somebody record her and do her own show. And then look, put her cost out there for whatever did pre-orders and all kinds of stuff. Production shop and ATL. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, exactly. So that's all I had to say about Mo. I was just being, I'm like, damn, if I could have put a bug in her ear and say, don't tell people to drop Netflix, because you can't tell people to drop Netflix. You can't be in control what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? But you can be in control about what you gonna do. And your step could be, look, let me go ahead, do my own thing. I know people watching, because, you put the little Netflix not paying you, so you already got everybody's attention. Use it. Use it. When you get somebody's attention, when you get your audience, you got people already looking at you, because people like mess. So you already know when people hear mess, they gonna go tune in and lock in. Already they invested in you because they want to know what your next step is going to be. What people following everybody on Instagram just because somebody else posted their videos. But a lot of the videos that I see, I be like, what the fuck is this? Everybody's following everybody because somebody that's a celebrity posted somebody else's video. And that's not how I operate. I got to find some meaning in whatever I'm watching. Same thing for me. Whatever I'm putting out there, if people don't find it attractive and entertaining, you ain't got to look at me. It's not for everybody. I might not find somebody's stuff amusing. Some people not going to find my stuff amusing. And that's how it goes. But unfortunately, I know as entertainers and artists, we want people to look at us. We all have egos. We all, want the attention to some degree, and people will do whatever they can do sometimes to get it. And those people I don't want to be around. I want to love what I'm doing. Whatever I'm doing. When I put my characters out there, I put my characters out there because I was loving what I was doing. I felt good about what the universe was giving me at the time, to prepare me for something bigger. And you know what? I got bigger things. They may not have been up there like, somebody getting a TV show or whatever. And we don't even know what some of these people get for TV shows. That might be my paycheck, my monthly paycheck somebody getting for a TV show. And honestly, it could be less than that. People aren't getting the money that we think some people think they're getting. Just because you see somebody on television, and television is not as big as it used to be. You might as well do a streaming service now. And I'm listening to this film producer yesterday, and he was talking about selling, not selling, but filmmaking. He was talking about, that's the kind of stuff I look at because I'm into film. I don't want to be a director per se. I'm just writing scripts and putting creative writing together. But he was saying, never sell your films to anybody. And it's funny because I heard a lot of people that I have listened to say, sell your films. They sell their scripts to filmmakers, to companies and things like that. But this guy was getting people to invest in his films. He was directing these films, and he was also teaching you how to license your film, like you would license your music, like you would license certain any product that you have. He said, never sell somebody your film, because you can always make money off of it. And you may not know, you can go do a resale on your film. And I'm like, that's the kind of information I like to hear. You know, that's what I like to hear. That's the kind of stuff I like to tune into. I want to know business stuff. I don't want to know nobody's business. Steve Harvey got fired and all this and stuff. You know, and Mo was right. I'm listening to Mo. I don't like to down other people, because we never know when our time is coming. Regardless of what he has said, it's just that sometimes you got to know the universe is working in mysterious ways. It happens. And from what he said, I'm just not that person to be sitting up gossiping about folks. You know, you got a lot of people online. That's how they make their money, gossiping, Wendy Williams style. Everybody want to be Wendy Williams. Everybody want to expose everybody. Everybody want to get their input. But a lot of times we ain't even focusing on us. We got to learn business. Learn how to be productive outside of working for somebody. Hell, I work for somebody, but you think I want to do that for the rest of my life? Hell no. No, I don't. I have other dreams. Dreams and aspirations, okay, that I want to endeavor in the future. I want to go deeper into what I want to do. Not sit around and pick on other people for something that I haven't even accomplished yet. Some of these people we sit around and talk about, these people have accomplished things. We waiting for their downfall for what? What we waiting for their downfall for? Just to say, yeah. You can say I told you so, but keep going. We damn sure can say I told you so. You know, but keep it moving. When we in relationships and they don't work out, everybody want to pick your relationship apart. I knew her relationship or his relationship wasn't going to work. But look, mofo, look at your relationship. It's probably worse than the person that you're talking about. Or you ain't had one because you can't keep one. We be like in living color. You know what I'm saying? What's the lady's name? Bernadette, whatever her name was, Miss Jenkins. Miss Jenkins, hey, Miss Jenkins, hey. But you know, Miss Jenkins, she got rollers in her hands. She roller skating down the hallway, and she told me she had a car. That's just how people are. That's how evil people are. Oh, Miss Jenkins. Hi, Miss Jenkins. How you doing, Miss Jenkins? Oh, and I saw Miss Jenkins. She was talking to this guy the other day. Told me that was her man, and it wasn't. I saw him with another woman. That's how we get down in this world. That's how we get down in this world. Miss Jenkins. Oh, Miss Jenkins. So damn funny. People so damn funny, y'all. I be laughing. Let me tell y'all. Go through a breakup. I remember you go through a breakup, everybody in your business. It's so funny because people can go through a breakup and it may not even be real. Especially online. You could just do shit just to get people to tune in because you know they like mess. People like mess. You can already know your shit it ain't gonna work out and be like, look, let's do this. Let's set this up this way because we know everybody gonna tune in. And then let's get some high views. Because everybody like the drama. No more drama in my life. When you ain't got no more drama, ain't nobody gonna tune in. When you ain't got the drama, where everybody go? When you ain't got no man, where everybody go? Everybody whispering behind your back, talking about everybody talking about your business, but yet trying to be your friend, especially on these internets. I'm gonna tell you, I know, been there, done that, and I ain't afraid to talk about it. And you ain't heard it from me, Miss Jenkins. And you ain't heard it from me. People would disappear. They don't have nothing to talk about. They waiting for everything to crumble. It's so funny. Everybody funny. People funny. People funny, y'all. You learn a lot about new things when they come out. And then you get a feel for who really like you and who just around for the bullshit. And that's in real life. That's not even talking about the internet. That's in real life. Who down for the cause? Who down for the cause? Ain't nobody down for the cause, because people want to see you fail. People don't want to see you doing better than them. That's what it is. Folks don't want to see you doing good. They want to see you fall. Just know, you going in every door you go in, just know you got fake people around you. Fake people. I keep hearing people talking about Hollywood. Everybody fake in Hollywood. Everybody fake everywhere, not just in Hollywood. But when you got people that's trying to get on all the time, you in an environment where everybody's trying to get on, you're going to have a lot of fakeness. People trying to get what you got. We done watched enough movies to know that people always trying to get, hey, how are you, Destin? When people always trying to get what you got, you're going to have a lot of fakeness around you. So you got to be very careful about who's in your circle. That's why I say I don't have a bunch of people around me. I'm doing a lot of the stuff that I'm doing on my own. I know when I was putting some shows together, I did some comedy shows in my area, and you find that people will contact you. Hey, lady. You find that people will contact you based on who you know. People will try to get up under you based on who they see you with, who you connected with, all kinds of things. That's why you see a lot of people that have, that may be mediocre. They have a lot of like girlfriends. Like I'm gonna say women. They have a lot of girlfriends around them. A lot of times it's who you connected with. The drug dealers and all the guys doing the parties and this and that. You gonna have a lot of fakeness around you, and you got to be careful, because I know in my area back in the day they used to be setting people up. You get with a guy, you getting with a homeboy, and you got other guys that this girl know, and they setting people up. They getting people robbed, all kinds of stuff. So you got to be careful of these women and these guys that's around you. Oh, it's a lot of fakeness. When people trying to get on, they cool. But when you start to fizzle out and you ain't with it no more, you gonna probably have one person that you can deal with. One. And I promise you, it may be one or none. And I don't get down. Like I said, I was doing comedy shows and everything in my area, and I know some people that's in the business and everything, and I met them through other people. But here's the thing: you're gonna get your girlfriends that I'm doing fine. How about yourself? Like you're telling me that. Oh, thank you. Look, I'm just being real. I'm just being real. That's all I can be. I'm not a fakester. I'm more of I'm a cutter, like, with my tongue. I say things that people won't say. I say a lot of things people won't say. People be like, you say anything. I say, I sure do. You say anything. Like, I got to think about everything that I want to say. Why do I have to think? If I'm being real, why do I have to stop and say, okay, let me think how I can sweeten this up? It's not like I'm trying to be that way, but that's just my nature. At some point, that's a lie. That's how you feel about things. At some point, you just gotta, look at older people. Older people they can get away with saying anything they want. Older people, because they don't give a care in the world. They have lived that life. You got older people that will tell you how they feel no matter what, and people will accept it. But when you somebody that's their age, close to their age, you got to be careful how you say things. No, look at me as I'm that older woman, and I'm saying what I feel because I've been through the bullshit already. You've been through it. And age don't make you it doesn't make you wiser. Some people look at it like age makes you wise. I used to think that way. Age don't make you wiser, really. It's the experience of life that makes you wiser. It's the experience that people go through. It's not age, because you could still be a mofo dealing with some suppressed stuff. You dealing with you dealing with demons, and you just still living in that in that world. But you have experienced things as as we age sometimes. Even as a youngster, you don't know what people go through. I've met some really young, smart people. I'm talking like teenagers, people in their 20s. They tell you the things that they've witnessed, the things that they've gone through, and you be like, damn, you so young. Wow. And you've already experienced that. When it may have taken somebody 50 years to experience that. So we don't know. We don't know. I'm not going to say age makes you wise, because it doesn't. It doesn't. It's the experience that we go through. The experiences in life. And sometimes to a point, older people, they just don't give a mother no more. Older people just be like, some of them be just so cut and dry. They don't have the tact that they used to have when they were younger. They can't hold back. And that's just how it is. They can't hold back. But I refuse to allow anybody to talk to me any kind of way. I don't care if you're older. I don't care if you're my age. I don't care if you're younger. I don't think anybody should disrespect somebody. And just because you're older does not give you the right to speak to people inappropriately. Don't let that age get your butt, get your ass fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Don't let age get you messed up. Because you put filmmaking in your title. Can you talk on your experiences with that? Well, actually, you know what? I've done some of my own. My business is ExistNNatureMedia, right? I've done my own videos, a lot of my own videos. I have a lot of my stuff on Instagram. If you guys don't know, I'm, Exist in Nature, like Exist in Nature on here. Exist in Nature is my Instagram page. So I've done a lot of videos in the past. I've done voice acting, and I've done some stuff for some companies, as far as consulting and things like that with marketing. The only thing about filmmaking, I'm just really getting my foot in to do more script writing with a working group. So I'm looking for videographers, people that want to write scripts, that want to, I do a lot of improv myself. So I can't say that a lot of my stuff that I have written, but I have written some of my stuff when I acted out. So we're doing script writing June 1st. If you are, I don't know if you're in Maryland, DC, or Virginia, but June 1st, I'm going to have my first opening for script writing. So I'm developing a community. I don't like to put everything out there, but I'll let y'all know. Developing a community for artists, right? You may be good at drawing. I paint as well. So, and sketch, I draw. So I'm a well-rounded artist. But if you're open, for script writing, maybe you want to travel and do some stuff, because I have a couple of people Oh yeah, it's a work in progress, And and my mind, like the universe, just hit me some time ago and was like, you know what, you should do this because I think you're good with people, you're hands on, and you have somewhat some introduction to the business, and I know some people in the business that I've helped with. I've even helped some comedians write out some of their comedy, or even improv some of their comedy. So giving them ideas on jokes and things like that. So I've done that in the past. So, people wanted me to do stand-up, but I didn't want to do stand-up. I think when I was younger, I thought about doing stand-up because I really like comedy, but I'm not a stand-up comic. I'm not that type of person. Like, I would rather let my comedy show through acting. So that's the type of comedian I am. I'm more of a acting acting comedian. So I don't want to be a stand-up. And plus, it's too many goddamn stand-ups anyway. It's too many people. You can't take that from them, but it's too many people doing stand-up. It's just oversaturated. That's just me. Do what you feel, people. I'm never going to deter anybody from doing what they want, but it's just way too many. Way too many. Everybody wants to be, but people don't want to be a business. So surround yourself like-minded people to help build it. And you have to. You definitely have to. I will say that. You definitely have to surround yourself with like-minded people. Otherwise, you know what? You're going to be a lost cause, right? So we have to surround ourselves with those people that are interested in the things that we are interested in. But I have a guy that he does, he used to be a comedian, stand-up comedian. He wants me to come on his radio show. I don't really want to talk about it. But I was talking to him the other day. He's in the area. And he said, I want you to come on my radio show. So we set up a date. So I'm supposed to be getting a flyer for this radio show. But I'll let you guys know if I'm going to. I've done radio before on, the things that I'm doing. And he was like, yeah, it sounds like, something that, because he does film as well. He was like, sounds like something that, we can probably get together on some things, as far as what you're trying to do. Thing is, I don't really like giving everybody piece by piece what I'm doing, because then they go run with it. People take your ideas. Oh, wow, I can do that. But here's the thing. If you're not in my area, it doesn't even matter. But I'm to a point now, I'm like, it really doesn't matter, because you're not me. And I have to look at it like that. If I put something out there, it's not like I'm not the only one doing it. People have meetup groups where they're doing filmmaking and all kinds of stuff. It's just, you got to get out there and do it. Regardless of how it comes out, you got to get used to doing it. And when you start doing it, like I said earlier, the ideas, you got your ideas, you just got to push start. When you push start, you're going to eventually start moving up the ladder and finding better ideas. Then more people are going to start connecting with you, probably with more experience. Probably. Not wait until you get hot and then people want to get on board. Because that's when you start charging. You start charging when you got people that had the chance to get on board. When you got to start charging then. Because it's like you already had a chance. You had a chance to connect with me when I was already doing that stuff. Now you want to wait until I get hot, and now you want a piece of it? No. It's a shame that people try to wait until you get up there, to try to connect with you. That's crazy. I don't know why people do that. I don't know why. I don't know why. We got to stop doing that. That's when you start charging. I'm serious. Because some folks already saw you doing stuff. It's either that or they going to copycat. They going to copy off of you. Just say to yourself, to the universe, just say, I was doing it first. And now, universe, they're trying to take it from me. But you got to make me bigger, better, and it's no comparison to what you're doing. But let them see what you're doing and just keep it up. You'll blow them out the water. And then they're going to try to connect with you eventually. Look, I'm still trying to put this darn thing together. I got to figure out, I don't even know. This is not it. This is the other side. All right, y'all, I got to go so I can put this thing together. I got all this stuff. But I'll connect with you guys again. I'll come on every now and again. I used to come on all the time, but I got so tired. I got so tired with Periscope, and the people on it. I've seen them do both. It's sad. Oh, they're trying. You said it's sad when the older say that. I didn't see that. Can you still see? Hold on, let me see. I see. Hold on. Let me see what they're older trying to copy you. Listen. Don't even worry about that. It's people in the industry that copy folks all the time. They may see you doing something, but because they have a platform, they'll copy off of you and try to take what you have. And it's nothing that you can do about it. It's nothing that you can do at all. But keep going. Unless you have it in writing and you sold it to somebody or let somebody look at it. See, that's another thing. Don't be sending your material to people, letting them look at it. You can't do that. You can't send your material to folks and say, look what I'm doing, I just want you. Because I was looking at Master P's sneakers one day on Instagram, and I'm in the comment section, and this guy saw Master P's sneakers when they first came out, and he was like, oh, and P, I sent you them sneakers. I sent you my I guess he sent him like a visual of the sneakers, and then he said he sent the link, I guess the link to me, and said, look, they on my page, but yet he still got the same sole and everything. It's like, I mean, it's not the same exact like style of the shoe, with the print and all that. It was more of like the shoe was just it was the same shoe, but a different print on the shoe, if that makes sense to you guys. And I'm like, dude, you sent it to Master P. You got to stop sending your stuff to people thinking folks going to help you. Because a lot of times what they do is they take from you. If you want to give your info out, give it to them. But you got to know, you got to deal, they just like everybody else. They looking for ways to make money. And you don't know, some other people could have came to Master P and told him the same thing. Maybe somebody, he was already working on that. Because I'm sure dude wasn't the only connection to somebody in Italy. Whoever made his shoe. You got to understand. Them folks was probably already in the works. So that's another thing that we don't know. The guy don't know Master P could have already been working on that. But not too sure. But we can't be sending our, shoes and stuff and vision, sending your vision to everybody, talking about, hey, look what I'm doing. I need your help. Because when you do that, you don't know what they doing. They could be, we got one right here. We got one. We got somebody we can copy off of. Here, let's connect with the guy in Italy and get our shoe made. And now he got his mate, Magnati's, and the guy sitting up there with hardly nobody buying his shoes. I don't even know if Master P's shoes selling. Every time I turn around, he's still, he promoting, which is good. He's a good businessman. He doing what he got to do for himself. But this guy, I don't know if anybody, ordered anything from him. Because to me, it's like, you got to think, are people going to buy your shoes or they going to buy Master P's shoes? Because you got to already know Master P got his name out there. So he probably got a better chance if nobody knows who you are. He got a better chance of people buying his shoes just because he Master P. And people would be happy to say, I bought something from Master P than buying it from some mediocre person that they don't know, an underdog that they have no idea about. people work off of our minds. Are so we need to reprogram our mind. We gotta reprogram. I had to unlearn, and I started questioning a lot of stuff. It started when I started going to church. When I was going to church at one point, and then I started seeing stuff in the church, and then I had to unlearn a lot of that stuff in church. And I was just like, you know what? This is not me. I'm questioning too many things. I'm questioning the Bible. I'm questioning why things are happening to people. It's just a lot of stuff. And you just start tapping into other things, meditating. I started meditating, getting to be more spiritual. I mean, it's an eye opener. It really is to tap into spirituality, law of attraction, and it's an eye opener. It's an eye opener. It's a lot that you have to get out of your head. I'm to the point now, I don't believe a lot of shit people tell me. I question what comes out of people's mouth. Even when I see a lot of motivational speakers online, I be questioning that. I be like, man, and I don't want to think like that about everybody. I don't want to think like that about everybody. I really, truly don't. But it's like, I can't, if I can't really put my finger on it and I can't see it for myself, I question it. It's like, where's the logic in a lot of stuff? And this guy had a quote today on his page, and he puts out a lot of good stuff. And I always say that there's logic. There has to be logic in a lot of things. Well, it's not going to be logic in everything, but his thing was something about thinking logically could take away from your miracle, right? So I'm thinking like, and it was a plug. The picture was a plug going into the wall. So I'm like, is it logically that I stick my hand in that wall, or what? But then I understood what the quote was saying, because sometimes we can overthink things by trying to be so logical. You overthinking everything, and truly, we damn do. Truly, we damn do. Anyway, y'all, let me get off. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm about to put this chair set together. Check me out on Instagram, Keita J, Exist in Nature. I'm also on YouTube. You as well. You have a great day. The rest of your day anyway. I don't know what time it is where you are, but enjoy. Have a great day. Instagram, Exist in Nature. On also YouTube, ExistNNatureMedia. So we got new things coming eventually. I'm going to be filming some stuff like with these groups that I'm doing. So yeah, stay tuned, you guys. Stay tuned. If you're not changing and you still doing the same thing over and over again, something might be wrong with you. So we got to know that we should always be evolving in life. I'm not going to say we need to be. I'm going to say we should be evolving in life, because some people may not be there yet where I am. So, it takes time. Just like I have to grow. I'm not perfect. We all have to grow to some degree. So have a great one. Talk to you later. Oh, wow. I didn't realize she got all her leaves and stuff pulled over there. Wow. I'd like to see more broadcasts like that, truly. Okay. I'll check you out. All right.